So with Kevin Durant now joining the Golden State Warriors, there has now been a lot of circulation and speculation about Russell Westbrook and his future with the franchise. Will he be traded or will he re-sign with Oklahoma City? And that's what we're going to be talking about in this episode of NBA Talk. Let's get right into this. So according to ESPN.com, Kevin Durant's free agency decision has forced Russell Westbrook into his free agency a year earlier, which means that he was supposed to become a free agent next year, but because of what happened with Kevin Durant, he's basically a free agent right now. Why? Because Oklahoma City is fearful of losing him, just like they did with Kevin Durant. They are now terrified for their lives that Russell Westbrook is going to leave as well, making them lose 2 top 5 talents in the NBA in a matter of 2 years. They don't want that to happen. Sam Presti doesn't want that to happen. The NBA does not want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. But what does that mean? But what does that mean for Oklahoma City? Oklahoma City has 2 options at this point. Number 1 is to re-sign Russell Westbrook to a max offer filled with everything, with like anything he wants. And the number 2 option, if Russell Westbrook does not want to stay in Oklahoma City, he is not going to sign an extension next year, then your best option is to trade him. Trade him and salvage some value for him and get something back. Because you don't want what happened with Kevin Durant to happen with Russell Westbrook. Now, there's been a lot of speculation on this, on what is Russell Westbrook going to do. Is he going to re-sign with Oklahoma City? Is he going to ask to be traded? What is this guy going to do? Now, according to ESPN analysts and all the other analysts, they are all saying that it's beneficial for Russell Westbrook to be traded, as he has a better opportunity to win a championship. He can sign a long-term deal. He can get a fresh start and whatnot. Now, if you ask me, I think that is complete bullshit. I think Russell Westbrook should not be traded from Oklahoma City. He, in fact, should be re-signed to the franchise, and he should re-sign his contract this year. Let me give you a little background on Russell Westbrook. A couple of years ago, Kevin Durant went down with injury. Okay? That meant Russell Westbrook had to lead his team, in which an unleashed, an unhandcuffed or uncaged Russell Westbrook came out and literally dominated the NBA. He put up extraordinary numbers, and he even won the scoring title that year. Russell Westbrook was absolutely insane. He was amazing to watch. He had that passion, he had the determination, he had the drive, he had the motives. You know, he played basketball with so much, like, emotion that, like, you'd be crazy for not wanting to see that. You know, he put up monstrous numbers through that season. Although Oklahoma City fell short of the playoffs that year, that just shows us what Russell Westbrook is capable of when he is on his own. However, coming this past season, there was a large debate on who is the true leader of that Oklahoma City Thunder team. Was it Kevin Durant? Was it Russell Westbrook? But now that Kevin Durant shipped his ass off to the Bay Area, There's no question about it. Russell Westbrook is the man of Oklahoma City. He is the guy to lead this franchise to greatness. So now, why is it a good option for Russell Westbrook to stay in Oklahoma City? There's only really one reason. He has everything he wants in Oklahoma City. First of all, he's getting his money. Because Oklahoma City, whether it's next year or it's this year, is gonna offer him a maximum deal. They're gonna pay this man anything he wants, any figure he wants. If it's $160 million, they're gonna pay it to him because they're gonna do it. Sam Presti is gonna do anything for Russell Westbrook to stay. So he's gonna get his money. Second of all, he's going to get the control of the team that he's always wanted. We heard back in 2015 that Russell Westbrook, we saw in 2015 that Russell Westbrook plays so much better when Kevin Durant is not there holding him back. This was a topic of debate during that season because Russell Westbrook was just absolutely going insane. He was literally destroying the league when Kevin Durant was out. And now that Kevin Durant's gone, Russell Westbrook has full control over this team, which means he can do that again. He can continue his dominating path that he left back in 2015. So he has the control of this team now. He is the main guy. He's the focal point, which he's always wanted. Number 3. He has Sam Presti in the palm of his hand. Now, I don't know about you, but it's always any worker's dream to control their boss. The guy who yells at you with orders of what to do, where to do it, when to do it, how to do it. You want to control that guy. You want to be able to have him as your puppet. Make him do whatever you like. That's exactly what Russell Westbrook is getting in Oklahoma City. Because if he stays, before that, if he leaves, this entire franchise crumbles, and Sam Presti most likely will be fired from his job because he let 2 top 5 talents walk away for nothing. So that's number 1. Number 2, Russell Westbrook, if he stays, is the number 1 guy in Oklahoma City. Which means, because he stayed, he did Sam Presti a favor because he saved Sam Presti's job. He saved Sam Presti's reputation. So now it's up to Sam Presti to do whatever he can to impress Russell Westbrook to make sure he doesn't even hinder a frown from Russell Westbrook. He doesn't want Russell Westbrook to even frown. That's how much Sam Presti has to appease Russell Westbrook or please him. And how do they do that? Well, now Russell Westbrook is able to get any player he wants on the team. Because anyone he wants, he can get. Any money he wants, he can get. Any deal he wants, he can get. Even any cameraman Russell Westbrook wants, Sam Presti is going to deliver that to him. So, why wouldn't you want that? That puts Russell Westbrook at a level where only LeBron James is right now. Because when LeBron James goes to a franchise, that franchise does anything he wants. He basically becomes the owner of that team. And that's now Russell Westbrook in Oklahoma City, if he stays. That is what he's getting. So that's why I believe that's the right decision for him. He's getting everything he wants. He's getting the control. He's getting his money. He's getting the power. And most of all, he's getting the ability to play basketball for Oklahoma City and to lead Oklahoma City to a championship. that Kevin Durant failed to do. He's able to show Kevin Durant that, look, you couldn't do this, and you left me, whereas look what I have done without you. And that's simple. It's simple as that. I mean, I don't understand why people are saying, oh, he should get traded. Russell Westbrook should get traded. It's a good idea. He'll win a championship.
Bruh.
Like, what is he getting? Like, I'm going to use Boston for this example. Because Boston's the main team people are thinking that he's going to be traded to. If he goes to Boston, what is he getting in Boston? Okay, he's getting Al Horford. He's getting Isaiah Thomas. Does that necessarily mean he is going to win a championship with that team? No. Because there's still a little factor of LeBron James. And also, there are some pretty good teams in the East still. Toronto is still up there. New York may be a sleeper. Chicago may be good next year. Indiana is also pretty nice. So, it's no guarantee he's going to win a championship in Boston. Number two, he's not getting any power in that organization. Because now he's going to be treated like a single commodity. That he's going to be treated like a regular player. Like anybody. Like a nobody. Like, why would he want that? His whole reason for his breakout campaign was because he had the control over the team. That's what he's been wanting all along, because he wanted to continue playing at his highest level. And if he goes to Boston, he's not getting any control of the team. He can't get any amount of money he wants. He can't get any player he wants. He can't do anything he wants because he doesn't have any control there. But in Oklahoma City, he does. And finally, he does not get the power that he'd be getting in Oklahoma City, because he won't be able to control Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge will be able to do whatever he wants. You know, Russell Westbrook will have no say. Well, he'll have little to no say. You know, and that is the major selling point to Russell Westbrook. You know, he is not getting anything he wants by being traded. And that, I think, is where people are wrong, where these analysts are wrong, that he should be traded. Because it doesn't make any sense. From a player's perspective, he's not getting anything he wants if he gets traded. Which is why I think he should sign his extension this year. Sign your extension this year. Start rebuilding this team from the ground up. Start rebuilding your team from the ground up, Russell Westbrook. You have this opportunity to do what so many players dream of, and that is to control a franchise and cater that franchise towards your needs and towards your wants and towards your desires. And there you have it. That's what I think about what Russell Westbrook's decision should be. If you guys enjoyed this episode of NBA Talk, leave this episode a like. Let me know in the comment section actually down below. What do you think should Russell Westbrook do? Should he ask for a trade? Should he stay in Oklahoma City? Or should he not do any of those and walk out in free agency? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Anyways, guys, subscribe. Follow me on social media. I post a lot on my Twitter feed. Facebook, I don't have that yet. Yeah, I'm mostly on Twitter. That is what I'm mainly on. So follow me there for like latest updates and content that I post regularly. Subscribe to this channel. I don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, we are pretty much the number one source for basketball content. Like, because the difference between me and any other basketball person is I tell you as it is. I tell you truth. I drop truth here. Because nobody can tell me what to do, because to them I'm a minority. Except my voice has meaning to it. It has truth behind it. It's not scripted. As you can see, I have no script here. I have nothing that's telling me what to do. So I don't know why you haven't yet. But for those of you who have, you guys are the guys who are really looking for truth, and you guys are the people who really support what I do. So subscribe to the channel for future episodes of NBA Talk, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of NBA Talk. Thank you very much for watching.